Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Bala chapter number 35, Ganga and Uma. Visvamitra and the sages with him rested there for the night on the banks of river Shona. On daybreak he roused the sleeping princess and said, "The day dawns and the morning twilight comes on apace. Quit thy slumbers, dear Rama, and prepare to start." They went through the morning prayers and were about to set out when Rama addressed himself to the sage and said, "Master, this Shona runs shallow, her crystal clear waters dotted with small sandy hillocks. Which way shall we cross it?" To which the sage replied, "Our friends even now are taking the route I advised them to." They crossed to the further bank and proceeded on their journey, feasting their eyes on the beautiful scenery of hill and dale, forest and stream, mountain and valley. At noon they broke their journey, for they had covered a long way since morning, on the banks of the sacred Ganga, the delightful resort of saintly ascetics. The sight filled the brothers and the sages with supreme joy, the broad waters forming the home of many a swan and other gay aquatic bird sporting fearlessly. There they pitched their quarters, and having bathed in the holy river, they offered libations of water to the manes of the departed. Then devout worship to the fire and a hearty meal of sweet food offered thereunto. Once again they met and sat around Visvamitra of wondrous wisdom, when Rama took upon himself to draw out the stage and start the conversation. "Master mine, great is my desire to know how the Ganga, abiding in the high heavens, came down to the dark earth and flowing through the three worlds entered the Lord of waters, Samudra." Questioned thus, Visvamitra proceeded to recount the origin and history of Ganga. Himavan, the monarch of mountains and the storehouse of everything rich and valuable, had by his wife Manorama, the graceful daughter of Meru, the two daughters of charming beauty. Ganga was the elder and Uma the younger. The Devas prayed Himavan to grant them the presence of Ganga to accomplish certain ends of theirs. With a philanthropic heart did he allow them to take her away, the holy river whose water purifies everything it touches. Glad beyond all description at the ready affability of the father, the Devas invited her to their world, ever intent upon doing good to all beings. But Uma, the younger, steadfast in virtue and purity, entered upon a long and difficult course of tapas, at the end of which her parents gave her as wife to Rudra, a meet bridegroom for the world-honored maiden of mighty spiritual energy. And now, Rama, have I related unto you as well as I can the origin of Ganga and Uma, the daughters of Himavan, and the honored objects of the world's worship, as also how Ganga of three courses went to the region of the Devatas. The holy stream before you is none other than she, who from her mountain home in Himalaya carried her sin-cleansing water to the high heavens of the immortals. Mangalam Koshlendraya Mahaniya Gunabdiye Chakravarti Dhanurjaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam.